So today we are going to be solving algebra equations involving the distributive property. The distributive property is when you have a number being multiplied by several terms in parentheses. All right, and I've got two different examples here. The second one's a little more complicated than the first one, but let's start with this first one. We've got 3 times 2x plus 5 in parentheses equals 27. So the distributive property says if we've got 3 times a bunch of stuff in parentheses, we've got to multiply 3 times each item in the parentheses. All right, so when we do that, 3 times 2x is 6x plus 3 times 5 is 15. And drop down my equals 27. All right, but once we've done that, we don't have parentheses anymore, and now we can just solve it like normal. To undo plus 15, we're going to minus 15 from both sides of the equal sign. The 15s undo each other. 6x drops down. Equals drops down. This is 12. And then last step, we're going to divide both sides by 6. And we end up getting x equals 2. All right, so pretty straightforward. The main thing is to remember to multiply everything in the parentheses by that number on the outside. I usually draw the little arrows to remind myself to do both, because the most common mistake I see students make is they forget to multiply the second number by that outside number. All right, but let's do this second example because this one's a little more complicated because of all the negatives, and you're about to find out why. We've got negative 4 times 3x plus 2 in parentheses equals 19 minus 2x minus 3 in parentheses. So let's start on the side. We're going to multiply everything in here by negative 4. Negative 4 times 3x is negative 12x. And then we've got a plus, but think of that plus as positive 2, kind of connected to that 2, because we're going to do negative 4 times positive 2. And negative 4 times positive 2 is negative 8, so I'm going to write minus 8. Now you could drop that plus sign down and do plus negative 8, but I find that it's way more simple later on to solve if I just think of this as negative 4 times positive 2 gets me negative 8, so I write minus 8. Okay, now on the other side, equals. This 19 is not part of anything, so I'll drop it down. And it says minus in parentheses 2x minus 3. Now, here's where things get complicated. This is actually a distributive property problem, even though it doesn't look like one, because we have to distribute that negative to everything in parentheses. All right, but I find that students often find it more helpful if there's an actual number there, and there kind of is, it's just invisible. Think of this as a 1 on the outside. So we're really distributing that negative 1 to everything in parentheses. All right, so let's do that. Negative 1 times 2x is negative 2x, so I'll write minus 2x. And negative 1 times negative 3, remember that minus sign's attached. Negative 1 times negative 3, positive 3, so I'll write plus 3. All right, so yeah, you really have to be careful when you have parentheses in a problem, especially when you have that minus sign in front of it, because we're really distributing that negative to everything in there. You could think of it as we're making everything in the parentheses the opposite of what it was. It was positive 2x, now it's negative 2x. It was negative 3, now it's positive 3. But like I said before, I've found students had way more success if you just stick a 1 right there, because it's really there, it's just kind of invisible, because negative 1 gives you a number to actually multiply by. All right, so now let's kind of simplify the side, because if you notice, we've got some like terms that we can combine together here. We've got a regular 19 and a regular positive 3. So let's see, I'll drop this side down. And 19 plus 3 is 22. So this is really 22 minus 2x. So I've just simplified the right-hand side. Okay, but now we can start solving it. We've got x's on both sides. I'm going to add 2x to both sides. You could add 12x to both sides, but I'm going to keep the x on the left-hand side for simplicity. Here we go. Negative 12x plus 2x is negative 10x. My minus 8 drops down. My equals drops down. On the other side, just 22 is left. Now, undo the things around x. I'm going to undo the minus 8, so I'll add 8 to both sides. When I do that, the 8's undo each other. Negative 10x drops down. Equals drops down, and this is 30. And then last step, To undo the x, I'm going to divide by negative 10. And what I do to one side, I have to do to the other side. The negative 10s undo each other. I'm just left with x equals, on the other side, 30 divided by negative 10 is negative 3. And that is my answer. All right. So notice, at its basic form, the distributive property is not very complicated, right? You just multiply everything in the parentheses by that number. All right. But don't forget to multiply both items in the parentheses by the number. When it gets a little more complicated, you've got the negatives. You not only have to worry about multiplying everything by the number, but you also have to really pay attention to what sign you have. Okay? So, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit that like button. Also subscribe because it really helps us out. But with that being said, good luck on your math, and I will see you next time.